If in this moment you are experiencing bitterness, resentment, anger, and anything in between or confusion, I'm going to invite you to do this so that you can land into some peace of mind, powerful peace of mind. This is Soraya Altana. I'm a life designer, and you have the power to change in an instant. What you want to do is, this is an exercise that is super powerful that I use with my coaching clients. And I want to pass it on to you because if you're experiencing turmoil, if you're angry, if you're dissatisfied, if you're frustrated, whatever emotions you are experiencing right now, you can change that in an instant. And how? I'm going to show you how. What happens when we get upset, when we're frustrated, when we're anxious, when something happens, there's an outside stimuli that is affecting how we're feeling. What happens is that it starts to be an internal conflict, right? Because the number one biggest need that you have as a human being, emotional need, is the need for safety. You want to make sure that all your well-being is safeguarded. Your mind, your psychology, your heart, your physical being, right? You have a need for safety. That's your need, number one. But then there's your biggest desire. Your biggest desire is to be loved, to be accepted, to not be rejected. So you run away for whatever rejects you and does not accept you. That's totally wired into how human beings, how we roll, right? So with that in mind, then when you get upset at something, at somebody, at a circumstance, whatever, what really is going on is your ego, that ego that's saying you need to be well and you need to protect yourself and you need to fight with whomever it is and whatever, like a cat on the way down, right? Like it's like a cat ready to, and you can change that in an instant. So how do you do that? This is a very, very powerful tool. It's an exercise that can take you 2 to 5 minutes. And I'm going to give you the ropes, and then you do this after this in a flow, right? So the ropes, this is called triple A, which is awareness, I am aware, acknowledge, and accept. Okay, so we start with this phrase that I'm telling you, either one of the A's, and then we mention what is it that is my involvement with that situation, right? I am, in this case, I am aware that, let's just give the example of my boyfriend, right? We broke up and he is not behaving the way he should, right? So I'm totally upset, I'm angry, my expectations, well, nothing's working. So what I do is I am aware that of my responsibility, of how I'm reacting towards that, right? I am aware that I am upset, or that I am hurt, or that I am frustrated, or a combo, or whatever. I am aware that I am frustrated because son of a gun didn't do this, X, Y, or Z, right? What you do is you take a deep breath, close your eyes, and say, I am aware that I am upset, I am frustrated, I am angry because such and such didn't do this, or did this, or whatever it is. Okay? So that's the first step, awareness. Second step is acknowledgement. I acknowledge that, right? That I am upset, I am frustrated because such and such didn't do Y, or whatever happened. And the third one, I accept that I am upset because such and such didn't do that. Do you see there's 3 steps on each one of them, right? 3 letters, 3 verbs, 3 different parts to that. You do this, and you do this in 3 to 5 minutes. Connect with God. Choose to let go. You can be right about him being wrong, or about them being wrong, or about the pandemic being wrong, or whatever it is. The government, you can always be right about that, or you can be happy. You get to choose. So my invitation to you is to choose life. Is to choose to design a life that you love. And if you're living a life that you love, The quality of your life is the quality of the emotions that you're constantly experiencing. So if you're constantly frustrated, that's your life. If you're constantly angry, that's your life. If you're constantly resentful, confused, anxious, stressed, that's your life. So what I'm giving you is a tool so that you can lower that and actually live what I call above the line. Everything that you want is above this imaginary line that I always talk about. Below the line, everything is survival. And above the line, everything is power. And it's powerful, it's juicy, it's creation. You get to live the life that you want, and you get to create awesomeness when you live above the line. The way I put it, God lives above the line. So I'm inviting you to design a life that you love. And let's do this. You have the power to change it in an instant, and I want to give you the tools. So if this is serving you, I'm going to invite you to do a few things. And number one is subscribe to this channel so that you can get all the tips that I'm constantly giving you. Number two is you can click on the links below, because I have different resources so that you can get unstuck. I have a webinar that I want to invite you where we work on you. So click on the link. And number three, you can share this to somebody that you know that can benefit them, right? This is Soraya Altana, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon in our next video. Ciao, ciao. You have the power to change in an instant.